I definitely want to hear what y'all think about this story because I think it's ridiculous. A school district in Piedmont, California had the nerve, the audacity to start a support circle for poor white students. And I just threw the poor in there, it's just for white students affected by the Derek Chauvin verdict. Like they're so distraught by the verdict of this man who killed a Black man actually being held accountable. Now, an invitation to this group was sent out to the white students with a note that claimed that they would discuss how the trial, the verdict, and the experiences related to the George Floyd murder are impacting you. The moderator got lots of backlash, deservingly, from students, and the school released a statement calling the invitation a poor choice of words. Ladies, what do you think about this bull chat?
I think you just summed it up in two words.
Okay, a fool. That is a fool and a half, and it's not enough shit that can be said about it because it's such a fool that I
think they too are just trying to come up with something to be in the news and to have somebody to talk about, because it's absolutely no way that they would think that would be able to ride, and that even us and all the Black people would feel okay with that. And it is saying such a strong statement across the world that they're saying they don't care, that we want to do something about this.
I think too, people are starting to do too much. Like racism is starting to try to make a comeback. You know what I'm saying? Because they real mad still that Trump didn't win. You know what I'm saying? So now they just doing shit everywhere. South Carolina, we're gonna have a day. We're gonna have a day for the Confederate flag. Oh, over here, we're gonna make a support group. Oh, Black people get support groups. Well, we're gonna get a support group. Like they just
like a tick
out here doing the most. And it's like reverse psych. It's stupid. It's like a reverse psychology, almost like, oh well, if you all get to do it, then we should be able to have rights to do stuff too. Is that when it's totally and completely dismisses what Black people have gone through in this country? Like y'all still owe us reparations.
You know what?
I'm devastated by this whole thing. I think it's stupid.
Some white people want to be oppressed so bad.
Yes.
Let me tell you something, white people. It ain't that great to be oppressed. It actually sucks. And y'all hear echo? Y'all hear echo?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I hear it.
Because I got to say this real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, it was on me too, though.
Like, let me make sure this is clear, right?
Yeah, let me be very clear about this. Okay. Can y'all hear me now?
Yes. Yeah.
Some, not all, some white people want to be oppressed so bad. Let me tell you, speaking from a Black woman's perspective, okay, that hasn't had it as bad as a lot of my brothers and sisters. It ain't that great. It actually sucks. So be careful what you ask for, fake outrage, want to be oppressed white people. It's ridiculous. Y'all have the unmitigated gall, the audacity to tell Black people to get over racism. This white lady on the plane told me last week, I should get over slavery.
Oh no.
That I should get over slavery. I'm so excited about it. But y'all want to support you a trial that was over last month, and y'all tell us to get over it. Y'all are the biggest snowflake babies and crybabies ever known to mankind. So you want this oppression? When you get it, you ain't gonna be able to handle it. So knock it off.
Get over slavery is a complete fool. Anybody who says that needs to be, I don't know what could happen to them. That's like the dumbest thing. How are we gonna get over something that we're still traumatized from? How are we going to get over something that you still owe us from? Get over slavery is the most outrageous thing that I've ever heard in my entire life. It's outrageous, especially since we're still enduring the impact of racism and slavery in 2021. If we could, we would love to get over slavery if you would stop enslaving us. You're still doing it in 2021. So get your ASS out of here with that. That's a fool. And anybody that's white that says that, they need to have several seats. Because, and let me just say this, white people back then, y'all got away with literal murder. You murdered Black people. You stopped us from learning. You stopped us from having any rights. You're the reason why we are at a lack in this country right now. And you're going to tell us to get over slavery? You owe us reparations, like you owe Black people millions and millions of dollars. We don't know who our ancestors are. Like you erased our past and you literally murdered us and got away with actual murder. Things that you did then could not fly today in regular day in this.
And what I told her, she said, how were you affected by it now? I said, lady, we don't have ancestors that had land to pass down to us to give us a leg up to have generational wealth. We are starting from basically 20 years ago. Most of us are the first people in our families, the first generation, to have disposable income to even buy property. Most of our people, our parents and parents' didn't have that. I said, even with that's just one aspect of it. So don't tell me how we're not at a disadvantage, because she didn't want to hear it. So anyways, I filmed the bitch, and yes, I said it. I'm sorry. I filmed the BITCH. I will be putting it on social media because she said because Tim Scott said that there's no racism in America, that is the truth. And I said, well, so all of our experiences don't matter because Tim Scott, your favorite preferred Negro, is the one that said the thing that you want to hear, made you feel good about yourself. It's unbelievable what still happens in this country.
It's unbelievable. And it's almost like it's been awakened even worse. Like now that Trump is out, people are still very angry. What you say, Vivica? Because we can't hear you.
You're on mute,
Viv. I muted myself because we were getting an echo, and I was like, let me turn off one of the mics. You know, that's because this is just the toxic leftover of the past administration that, you know, I was happy when we got a new administration because it felt like sun was coming back in to the world. Do you know what I mean? This is just the leftover of the craziness that people like, I'm going to still say what I want to say. It's like, but you can't. The world is evolving. Evolve. Please go forward. Stop trying to live in that toxic background where you think you can deprive people of their heritage, of their stories. And we're going to go, oh, it's okay. Oh, continue to do that. It's a new day. And they have to move forward. And it's a shame that when you see people that, you know, dwell on negativity. But
why are we still hating people in 2021? Like, I just understand. Why are you still this racist in 2021? I will never understand how you can, and I'm not talking about rich people that are capitalists that want to keep people down, because I'm talking about poor white people.
It makes no sense.
We like racists.